Hey guys, and thanks for clicking on the video. I'm Zimic playing some Decidueye in the bottom lane. We're running these items and these emblems. Going to do a crit set with Razor Leaf. I don't usually play Razor Leaf. Last time I tried to play Razor Leaf for a video, it was absolute mayhem. I couldn't for the life of me get it to work. But hopefully we can do better this time. Oh man. Off to a great start, Alright, we want to stay on the edge of our range. Got him, cool. I was able to get in range because of the eject button there. So if because of our long reach ability, we actually get more damage the farther out we are. And that Chansey got like back-to-back enhanced autos or something. That was a lot of damage to do for a Chansey early. But I am just a Rowlet, so whatever. But yeah, we're looking to be doing some crits with Razor Leaf, and I think I'm gonna take Shadow Sneak for the other one to just get sight and things on other Pokemon. And that Absol is scary, but not as scary as I am. Triple kill Rowlet. That's funny. All right, of course, the one game that I have a really good opening with Rowlet, I don't bring the attack weight. Not that I would have been able to attack to begin with, but like, look at this. They don't care about me at all. My Goodra is doing a phenomenal job of getting their attention. This is actually awesome. All right, I'm almost level 7. I had a story prepared actually for it's a college story and about how I'm the poor. So in college, I put myself through college. It's something that I don't know, I don't take pride in the fact, but it's something that was definitely not easy to put myself through college because college is expensive. But the way that I did it was through scholarships. I had to apply for a lot of different scholarships and things of that nature. And like one of them was like just, it was based on my grades. I had to keep like a grade point average in order to keep the scholarship. Very basic stuff, honestly. But I also had to get other scholarships as well. Things like, going out of my way to write essays for scholarships and things of that nature. And I didn't start as a communication major. I started as a biology major, and that's one heck of a jump, I'll tell you that. Just getting a bachelor's of science, just swapping to a liberal arts degree from biology to broadcast. That was something. But I did it. But I did that my freshman year, like halfway through the year. So it was after the first semester I changed my majors, which didn't put me back a whole lot, but what it did is it made me unfamiliar with a lot of the communication professors, the people who you need recommendations from to apply to the scholarships. So after my first semester as a broadcast major, as a brand new broadcast major, I knew like maybe 4 professors total. And then I had to go and ask them for recommendations for these scholarships. And it was just like kind of an odd thing. There's 2 professors that just like everybody liked. You had to like one of them because they were in charge of all of the fun equipment. And so if you didn't have if you wanted to use the equipment and things of that nature, you had to be familiar with that professor. So he just knew like everybody. And then the second professor just was everybody's best friend. Her classes were very easy. They were designed to help you be able to pass, not put a lot of stress on you. So everybody liked her. And like those were the obvious professors to ask for recommendations. So I go and I ask for recommendations from those professors, and they're like, "Ooh, we already recommended somebody else. We would do it if you were the first one to ask, but we can't recommend 2 people. Then our recommendation won't mean anything." And they have a point there. So I'm like, okay, I guess I have to go to the other 2 professors. And so I go to the other 2 professors, and they're like, "Yeah, sure. Well, we'll write recommendations for you. They're cool." Nobody like in the entire department, broadcast department, nobody really like has these professors in their sights at all. Like I'm not going to say that they disliked the professors, but both of their classes were difficult, and like that just doesn't make for a good relationship for college students and professors, you know. And so both of their classes were difficult, but that should also be a tip-off saying that they would write a really good recommendation. You know, if their class is strenuous, then their recommendation would probably be good work, you know. It's not like the a feel good essay or anything of that nature. It's like actual substance. And so, oh man, I barely missed the Espeon there. But so I had these two professors agree to write recommendations for me, and I'm like trying to do everything in my power to make it as easy as possible for them. I'm like, I'll print it for you. Like I was gonna even go so far as to like write the essay for them, and all they have to do is sign it. That's like a popular way for professors to do recommendation letters like that, is that the student writes it and then they'll just sign it. They're like, no, we'll write it for you. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. And then I'm like, so I was like running like laps, going like, I can go to the printer for you, I can do this. I was ready, man. I was ready to make their life helping me as easy as possible. And they're just like, nah, we got it. I'll print it out for you or whatever. For the first professor, so like he was just so laid back and chill, and he's just like, yeah, I'll go and I'll do all this stuff that you're volunteering. It's not a big deal for me. I'll just go ahead and do that. And so it wasn't until later I found out he's actually a Pulitzer winner. And if you're unfamiliar with what a Pulitzer winner is, that's a huge deal in journalism. It means that like it's like the highest journalism award you can receive. And here he is just teaching like a entry-level broadcast class, and I asked him to write a recommendation because nobody else because nobody else had already asked him to write a recommendation. So he was like one of my last options, and all of a sudden I'm having to use him as a reference, and he's just sitting there with a Pulitzer winner. I had no idea about that. It was crazy. So I have a Pulitzer winner writing a letter of recommendation for me. And then the second professor, he was just like, oh, I haven't gotten that done yet, but don't worry, I'll get to it. I'm just like, well, I can write it for you if you need me to. And he's like, no, it's all right. I'll just like whip something up in 30 minutes. I'm like, oh man, this is not going to end well, is it? Turns out he was on the scholarship committee. I don't even know if that's allowed. Okay, he was one of the people determining who gets the scholarships, and he's writing the recommendation for me. That's like some shady stuff there, but you know what? It definitely worked out in my favor. It was hilarious though. He's just like, no, it'll be after he like finished writing it. It was like the day of, and I'm like, well, I can run it down really quick and print it to you. And he's like, no, you don't have to worry about that. I'll go ahead and print it out and just bring it to the meeting myself. He's like, I don't even have to show it to you. It'll be okay. I'm just like, the meeting, and he's like, yeah, I'm a part of the scholarship board, and I'm like, so you can still write the recommendation, right? That's not a problem. He goes, oh no, it's not a problem at all. I have no idea how that's not a problem at all, but it was like Giga Chad status right there. I might have gotten like an extra $500 illegally, but I am the poor, so like, that is the only, like, these types of scholarships was the only reason I was able to go to college. These scholarships were the only reason I was able to go to college. Just kind of crazy. I got in range of that Scyther, and it was all over there after that. They have not started the Rayquaza yet. Our Trevenant and our Espeon did survive, so we are not out of luck yet. We do have to get there pretty fast, though. Let's see. Are they taking it? No, they're not taking it. What is doing all that burst damage? It's Espeon. Of course it is. That character is so broken. Let's see if we can get this win, though. It would be nice. We have to take the Rayquaza. Good Psychic on the Gardevoir. Oh my gosh, that just kept on doing damage. That was insane. Why are the Psychic-type Pokemon so utterly broken in this game? Alright, let's see. Look, we have to take this Rayquaza. We just do. Oh, we took it. Nice. Our Goodra and Espeon did a great job of zoning there. Alright, now we have to bank. I don't have enough to break this. Wait, yes, wait, do I? Oh, I ejected. Oh my gosh, they used everything to stop me. Hopefully that means they don't have anything for the Espeon. Our Goodra should be able to get a bank in there. Our Espeon got a bank. Okay. Poof, we were able to pull it out. That was stressful. And the Gardevoir had this pet base on lockdown. Nice. Our team definitely helped us out with that one. We were pretty strong the entire time, but we just kept on getting assassinated in the final fights. 72,000 damage on a Razor Leaf set. Least amount in the damage category for our damaging Pokemon. Trevenant did his job as a tank. He did great. Not trying to hit on him, but I'm definitely more comfortable with Spirit Shackle than Razor Leaf. Also, I don't know. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like the video, because I don't do these types of video often. Last time I did a couple like this, it didn't do very well, so I kind of stopped them. So if you like the stories while I'm playing the game, make sure to give it a like. Also, subscribe to the channel. That's important. In the comments below, tell me what Pokemon you want to see me play next. But until tomorrow, bye.